Hello and welcome to AstroYoga Shala. This channel is taking the pulse of the cosmic energies and exploring how we can work with them through our energetic bodies and thus leading us home to our universal womb. The angels who are sharing through this channel have many years of experience and deep study of ancient scriptures, natural medicine, astrology, yoga, integral living, and self-healing. This is an AstroYoga update. The date of this recording is April 12, 2020. You might tune into this video at a much later time and still find it useful, as these energies will be a theme in our lives for 2020 and on. Let's start by tuning into our higher self-awareness through chanting to the goddess Om Shri Chandikaye Namaha. Shri Chandikaye Namaha. Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaveryam Karavahe Tejasvinyavaritamastu Ma Vitvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Since I last posted an update, the world as we knew it has certainly disappeared. We are now in the midst of experiencing big changes. These changes I talked about in my last report. Now we know what the conjunction between Saturn and Pluto shine light on. A seemingly tiny virus are holding the whole world in lockdown, and everyone is affected. Myself and my family also contracted the virus, and we are just recovering from it. I will talk about that experience in another video. For the purpose of this video, I want to move on to the astrological aspects and what energy inside of us is affected and how we can deal with it. Amongst many things, the themes of our root chakra are being played out in one and all. I want to talk about the Muladhara chakra, which holds a primordial life energy. It is here our deepest memories are stored, energies that will affect us through our lives. Transformation and new beginnings all springs from our root center. This is what we're going through right now. We are in the midst of a death and birth process. Death and birth are most often experienced as very difficult and painful. There is a lot of fear involved in this process, as we are forced to let go of what we know and dive into the unknown. The root chakra holds the potential to tap into your primordial trust, that you are safe and that you can easily achieve your goals in the world. You can feel, with support of the Muladhara chakra energy, that there is a divine purpose to your life and that you belong here on the earth. Embodied root energy will make you naturally greet the changes of nature with gratitude and curiosity, and will make you feel that you have a personal relationship with Earth and all its beings. On the other hand, when you don't have an embodied experience with this primordial energy, many things in your life can revolve around having a hard time letting go, which may result in unconscious attachment about people and material things around you. But most obvious, it can result in a lot of fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the future. In this experience, thoughts and actions tend to revolve around material possessions and security. What makes you feel safe? In a sense, the collective root chakra in our human family has been out of balance for a very long time, thousands of years. Our modern times has almost erased the feeling of being included, a sense of belonging to Mother Earth. Most people on this planet have lost their sense of being free to speak, to create and live life as they wish. The indulgence of our senses with food, material possessions, drugs, sex, and so many other experiences that clogs our sense of human oneness. Most humans have been so occupied on satisfying their personal needs, which have led to that they ignore the needs of other humans, of other species, and the planet. I don't think I need to elaborate too much on the state of the world today. Internet and the news are already more than enough filled with information and opinions. So let's go back to the astrological aspects to this. The sun is in Aries and is accompanied by Chiron. Chiron is moving very slowly. I should put Chiron here. And will be in Aries for a few more years. Chiron is the wounded healer. He unlocks your potential to heal your deepest wounds. Right now, he gives you the keys to heal yourself, your identity. Chiron started his ingress into Aries in 2018, and he will finish his journey in Aries around 2027. Healing our sense of self is not something that we will do overnight. So this is a great opportunity to use this energy wisely and work through your own personal wounds so that our collective wound can be healed. Chiron is very connected to our Muladhara energy and our solar plexus energy. Now, we also have, after a few months in, we know the theme of the planet Jupiter in the sign of Capricorn. As I spoke of in the report that I posted on December 28, 2019, the last time Jupiter was in Capricorn was 2008, when the stock market fell. We are now experiencing another financial crisis, but this crisis with Pluto. The Lord of the Underworld, the changes that we are experiencing will be for good. Think about that for a moment. What happens when we enter the underworld? Well, in the old mythology, we die. The underworld can also be seen as our unconscious, our deep innermost thought pattern and memory, our primordial being, deep underneath the layers of yourself. A few days ago, Jupiter and Pluto shared the exact degree in the zodiac. This was the first meeting of 3 this year before Jupiter will leave Capricorn in December. The quality of Jupiter is expansion of what is present. Pluto, the lord of the deep dark and often unknown, the ruler of the process between death and rebirth. Oftentimes, we do not know what is happening in the process of transformation. Sometimes it will take years to realize what was alchemized. As I am recording this, Mercury is finally leaving Pisces and moving in, that was Neptune, this is Mercury, and moving in to Aries. This will be a big shift for all of us. Mercury is in fall in Pisces, and with Neptune present, it has been a lot of mental confusion. It has been played out on social media with a lot of contradictory news, theories, argument on who's right or wrong, who is evil and who is good. Mercury in Aries is by no means calm. He can rather be fired up, but more precise and clear. And as he is close to the sun, he will move swiftly. On top of that, we will have the last square of the Aries moon cycle. And the moon is teaming up soon with Pluto and Jupiter, and thus making a square, a quarter piece of the whole solar system to the sun. Watch out for April 15. This could be a good day to practice silence and listening. Know that this fierce energy won't last long, because Mercury will only be in Aries for approximately 2 weeks. Okay, other things that are happening in the sky right now. Saturn, it is currently in the sign of Aquarius. He's moving slowly, and he is revealing the themes that will occur between December 2020 and approximately March 2023. On May 10, Saturn will turn retrograde and he will return back into Capricorn in the beginning of July. Take note on what is showing up in your life right now until May 10. Now, pay attention to the dates. April 20th, the Sun will enter Taurus, where he will meet up with the planet of Uranus. A couple of days later, the Moon will join that party, and we will have a new moon in Taurus, thus starting a new moon cycle with earth themes. The ruler of that moon cycle is ruled by Venus, who is currently in the sign of Gemini. And since Gemini's ruler, Mercury, is in Aries, I will not be surprised if we will get some kind of news that might be of support. Mercury is moving quickly, like I said before, and will enter Taurus on April 28 and will soon catch up with Uranus, which is also called to be the higher octave of Mercury. I have a feeling that things will open up. Communication will be constructive and grounded and inventive, and things will start to move around this time. It might be that we are slowly coming out of our boxes, or there will be a plan for us to do so. Pluto will turn retrograde at April 25. That is the day after the new moon in Taurus. Mars is also in Aquarius. We cannot forget about Mars. He is leaving all the big planets behind. That is a relief for all of us. He will leave the sign of Aquarius and move into Pisces on May 14. Now pay attention, because also on May 14, Jupiter will turn retrograde. This means that whatever we have experienced as a first wave of turmoil will slow down. The process is going to be more inward, more evaluation on what has happened. People will feel that they want to go back to normal, but they will soon realize that whatever normal they have perceived in the past is gone. The world has changed forever. I also want to talk about the nodes of the moon who are like on the cusp soon to enter new signs as well. The North Node, still in Cancer, but will soon enter Gemini, and the South Node, still in Capricorn, but will enter Sagittarius. So as I said, the world has changed forever. This will involve a lot of grief and confusion. And this is something that most already feel inside. At this very moment, there are millions and millions of people suffering in so many ways. Excuse me, I got it. The devastating number of people that are right now without food is so difficult to grasp with the human mind. Most of the world is in lockdown. You might be one of those who is bound to be in your home. These energies are electrifying to the mind, so it's very helpful to embrace your body. First of all, if you're listening to this video, you're probably one of the very lucky humans who have roof over your head, food in your belly, and a device, phone or computer, to be connected with others and get information on what's going on, and unlimited access on different things that can help you in this situation. So first and foremost, acknowledge that privilege and give thanks. Now you might be a person who is suffering in other ways. You might have health challenges, money challenges. You might have lost your job or a loved one. suffering should not be measured. When we suffer, we suffer. But if you have food, a roof over your head, and even friends that can help, regardless of your situation, giving thanks to what you have will help. You will not help the world and all its beings by feeling guilty and helpless. Understand your privilege and use it for the good of all. Make sure that during this lockdown you improve yourself and your life. The world depends on you. You can make a difference. Take care of your body in all the ways possible. Try to see the benefits and take the time that you did not have before and take care of your body, take care of your home, take care of your relations. We're still under the influence of the Libra full moon that was last week, and the Libra versus Aries energy helps us to value our relations with others. Good questions to ask yourself. Am I authentic in relations? Is this person authentic with me? Is the energy exchange with this person balanced? Or am I giving too much of myself? Or maybe, is there some relations in my life that needs more of my attention that I didn't have time for before? Have you contacted your elders, your neighbors, friends you have not spoken to in a while? Now is the time. There's also an energy coming with Mercury moving into Aries and the Sun square Moon, Jupiter and Pluto that is very confronting. It will most likely involve some kind of institution. Some issue is coming up to be examined and transformed. This can be personally or collectively. Most likely there will be a lot of different opinions. And judgment will be on whether it's right or wrong. Hopefully, many will find the middle way in communicating. To meet this energy, it's really important to be present in your body. Working with simple techniques as just long, deep and slow breathing. That can really soften the mind and divide more attention to the body. Also, daily practice to move the energy in the body. Dance, do yoga if you can, go out on long walks or even run. If you're indoors, do jumping jacks. Challenge yourself to do the plank pose. Shake your body. Also work with your breath through different pranayamas. Get oxygen into your body. This will boost your immune system. Another thing that is very grounding is cook. Learn to make new recipes. Challenge yourself to make sugar-free desserts and have an afternoon tea party every day. And maybe you will Skype that party with a friend in another part of the world. Set your alarm clock every morning and get up. Sit down, light a candle and pray and greet the day. Give thanks for your privilege and give prayers to all who are suffering. Make a plan for the day and stick with it. It is also very grounding to go through your home. Make an inventory. Can you make your home more efficient for sustainable living? Can you grow food? Now is the time to put seeds in the soil in small pots, and then later you can put it into the ground. Or if you live in an apartment, in smaller or in bigger pots. Astrology shows us a potent future. It can never tell us exactly how things play out. That's why we as astrologers look at the cycles that have been already happened to try to give a sense of what's coming. The language of the stars can never be perfect, only symbolic. But one thing that I can say about this time is that what has changed this year is changed forever. There is no going back to normal. It's all gone. And how we will move on forward as a human family is not written. It is up to each and every one to understand that every single human living on this planet is part of the new. So what you do today is forming our future. So again, first and foremost, I think what is important is to take care of your body. That is your main vehicle for your soul in this world. If you fall down sick, you won't be able to live the life you want. So taking care of your body is the number one important thing. Number two must be making sure that you have food to eat. I hear a lot of people talk about their fear of running out of money. You can't eat money, and the money you have now, invest it so that you have food. Even if you have a little food, use it well. Even if you have a little money, use it well. Buy a tomato and you have your seeds. Find a place where you can put it. Invest in growing your own food. Make an inventory of all of your belongings. What can be used and what not. Make your life simple. Make your life smaller. I bet it is already smaller since the world is in lockdown. Also, make an inventory of the people around you. Who are your closest friends? Who do you have a balanced exchange with? Contact those who you are in alignment with and create a supporting tribe where you can have each other's back. Maybe you will grow different foods and exchange with each other. When the world is changing, you don't know your future. You need to understand that you can't be doing all by yourself. We need to work together, to share what we have with each other, and then, only then, we can thrive. To create a safe feeling within yourself in times of uncertainty, it is important that you make sure that you feel nurtured. One of the easiest and most reliable things to do is to nurture yourself. You cannot depend on anyone else to make you feel safe. That is a false illusion to think that someone will always be there for you and make you feel safe. You only have yourself, for sure, to nurture yourself in this body, in this lifetime. And once you start to nurture yourself every day, you will become strong and peaceful. You will have more trust in yourself, and that trust will spill over to others. You see, you will then become the person which others will feel safe around, just by you entering a room. And the good part of that is that the calm that you shine out will be reflected back to you, and the circle becomes whole and holy. To nurture yourself is not hard or difficult. The first thing you have to do is to make an appointment with yourself every single day. You just sit down in a comfortable position and breathe. I will record a meditation and post a link below if you need help to tune in to your inner self. I pray that this video was helpful. I pray that this time was used for the benefit of all. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings become whole, healthy, and happy. I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comments below. And if you are interested in a personal yearly astro reading during this lockdown, I am offering readings for $55. Write me an email. The address is down below. If you want to support this channel, consider becoming a member in AstroYoga Shala on Patreon. Please subscribe to this channel to help this channel survive. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so more people can find us. So many blessings to you, your loved ones, and do take care in these times. Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyanto Ma Kashi Dukhabhag Bhave Asato Ma Satkamaya Tamaso Ma Yotirgamaya Mrityormamritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hariam Tat Sat.